Guys, welcome to I really don't know. I'm gonna just see right now. But welcome to my channel. Yeah, let us get started with our brother missing, the Dobre brothers.
It's actually not a joke. It's something we took very seriously.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the video.
What we're about to tell you is actually not a joke. It's something we took very seriously. We have a lot to talk about. It's been a pretty crazy weekend. Past week, actually. What we're about to tell you is actually not a joke. It's something we took very seriously as brothers and as a family. This past week, Cyrus actually went missing, and we were actually really worried. We didn't know what happened to him. We just felt like we needed to have this moment to share with you as well. The Dobre Army, you can share it with your friends, your family, because this is a message that we really want to spread, and it's something important that all of you should be acknowledged about. So this past Tuesday, Cyrus had to stay behind in California while we came here on the East Coast to take care of some business regarding, social media, career, music, and we didn't know what happened. So things kind of took a turn for the worse.
Basically, we didn't know what he was doing for how many hours? Like 5 hours?
For like a whole
we were
night.
worried.
A whole night.
We tried to get a hold of him by his phone, through Instagram, through Facebook messages.
We called the police too.
The police were called. So
We called all the security and tried to get a hold of him from our apartment.
we had a lot of people out looking for him. So the person who knows this story best is Cyrus. So we're gonna bring him in so he can share this story with you guys.
Yo, move over. I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
Bring some good vibes.
I missed you guys. A lot. Let me explain the story step by step. I was at Laguna Beach, and I had my.
Oh, sorry, your hand was on my.
All right. Damn, I need to shave, bro.
Yeah, you stole my nose hair trimmer. So did you bring it home by the way?
That was your mustache. Yeah, I left it in LA.
You left it there?
Yeah.
I told you to bring it.
You know you didn't. All you told me to bring was 2 sweaters and passports.
It's okay, maybe you can just add on to my Halloween costume.
All right, perfect. I had a bag with my phone, wallet, and keys to my car. I parked my car right in front of the beach, and I went into the ocean and enjoying my time while I left my bag on the sand on my shoes. I turn around about 15-20 minutes later to go get my bag and leave the beach, and my bag wasn't there. So at this point, I'm like, did I misplace the bag? Where is it? And I'm asking people around, very worried and kind of in shock as well. Have you guys seen anyone take my black bag? So I go across the street to a lady and use her phone to find my iPhone to see where the bag could have been, because at that point I knew someone stole it, because I remember putting my bag on my shoes. And I located the phone about 5-minute walk away. Now at this point, I've never encountered something like this. So I'm like, do I call the cops? Do I go after the phone? Is it safe to do that? So I thought, if I call the cops, maybe I can ride with the cop and go catch the bad guy, right? Call the cop, phone is still 5 to 10 minutes walk away. Cop comes, he's like, I gotta get a report first. And he has other people looking for the phone. While he has other people looking for the phones, I'm giving him the report of what happened exactly. And they catch one guy. They caught one guy, a suspect, in custody. I had $63 in my wallet, and they said this guy had some cash on him. So I go to the police department. I'm wearing my bathing suit, guys. I don't have a towel. I don't have clothes. I can't get into my car to get my clothes, so I'm half naked. I go to the police department, and the worst part is, I had to cancel my credit and debit card so no one would use it, and I was really thirsty. I needed some water, but the police department didn't have any water. So, I was not only dehydrated, but I had to, I was probably getting, someone was probably using my debit card. They're like, we have someone in custody. They asked me how much money I had in my wallet. I said $63. Like, all right, he stole $63 from your wallet. I was like, did they find the bag? They never found the bag, but they found the cash on the guy. And so at that point, I called the apartment. I'm like, I don't have the keys to my house. Please unlock the door for me. I don't have a car. I have to take a cab to go all the way from Laguna Beach, back home, back to get the spare key, back to Laguna Beach to get the car. And during that time, I was scared that someone would steal the car because I didn't have the keys. The thief had the keys. So like it was a big risk. I didn't have any money on me except for that $63, and that was not enough to get a cab back and come all the way back to Laguna Beach. So I had to go to the bank, guys. I ran to the bank. There was 5 minutes left until the bank was gonna close. I ran to the bank, and they let me take out $500 out of my account. So I was grateful for that. I called the credit card company from their phones, canceled the credit cards and everything. I called my dad because I have no mode of communication, and I told my dad everything that happened. And at that point, I think that's when you guys were starting to worry a lot, finding out what happened.
Yeah.
And I was homeless. I didn't have money. I didn't have clothes. I had nothing. I went missing, and I didn't have anything. I had nothing I could have done. I was on my way to go get a shirt before I get into a taxi cab to go buy a shirt. I'm buying a shirt. All of a sudden, a guy comes up to me and says, "I have something waiting for you in the convenience store next door." Like, this guy was creepy, okay? Why was he creepy? Because not only was he, like, really dirty and stuff, and you could tell, like, I don't know, like, he was rough. He was roughed up. But, like, the way he said it, he was like, "There's something shiny waiting for you that I found in the trash can. It's at the convenience store. Follow me." So I followed this guy to the convenience store. Luckily, it wasn't that far away. I followed behind him because I knew, like, if he was following me from behind, like, could have had a knife or something sketchy. So always when you're following someone, don't let them be behind you. Follow them by you being behind them, because you never know. People are unpredictable, guys.
Yeah, watch them, yeah.
Always got to watch your back. So we go to the convenience store, and the cashier has my key. He's like, "Here you go, here's your key." At that point, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for finding my key." I gave that homeless guy money because I was grateful for that. This guy was definitely watching me the whole time on the beach. They were planning to steal from me because they saw me park my car, they saw where I was and my location.
Was it like multiple people or what?
I don't know yet because one guy had my cash, one guy apparently had my key, so I think it was multiple people, guys. Like, there's no way that guy just found my keys in the trash can. Who would throw those keys in the trash can? No one. Like, that does not make sense. Like, I think the person stole the bag, took the cash, gave the key to his friend, which was the guy who apparently found the key in the trash can, and I don't know where the phones are. They probably threw the phones away because the cops called the phones and we told them not to. We told them to just use my iPhone app, and they called the phones anyway, so the thieves knew to turn off the phones. They probably threw it away or something. So that was a bad move on the police part. At least we got the keys to the car, and, well, my new phone came in now, so. But I'll go back in the car, guys. This is the craziest part right here. I go back in the car, and when I open the door, I sit in the car, I noticed the parking brake was ripped off. So someone tried to steal my car. Someone tried to steal the car. Yeah, they didn't know how to drive the car. They didn't know how to take the parking brake off.
What was it? The parking brake?
The parking brake, until after a psychic knocked on my window and told me there are evil eyes on you and there's people that want to see what's worse for you. So be careful. She said, "Be careful. There's a lot of people that are jealous of what you have, and be careful." It was I don't know, she was a lady, her hair was tied up, she was a brunette, and she gave me her card. She was like, "I would like to do a psychic reading on you. My store's up the street." It's like the timing of everything was like a movie, and I couldn't move my car, so it's like that reading, that psychic had to tell me that. And then after she left, I found the piece for the parking brake at the bottom of the seat. I put it back on, and I just drove away, guys. But just to let you know, always watch behind you. Wherever you put your bag, always have eyes on it. Always watch your back. Know that a lot of these things, when people steal from you, it's planned sometimes. People have planned it ahead. And be safe. Just be safe, guys, and be grateful for what you have. Because at that moment, guys, I had nothing. And I felt like at that point, you have to be grateful for what you have. Like, don't take anything for granted, because I had nothing at that point. I felt like I had nothing. I couldn't do anything. I was just lucky enough to be able to take cash out of the ATM or out of the bank, and lucky enough that that key showed up, like, because it could have been way worse. Guys, what? Where are you going?
Oh, right here. Oh, wait, hold up. Jump, ready?
No way. Now you guys are going missing, eh?
Come on, let's go. Alright, guys, watch out. We're just like under the couch, like, so they know.
Nah, guys, we don't teleport.
Teleport.
Yo, one thing you haven't seen us do.
Okay.